Hello, Olympia UU. This is James Trujillo, your board president, with a video update. We are trying out a new communication series using video. The purpose of these updates is to keep you informed on the business of the board in an informal and very high-level summary format. This is a pilot communication process that we're committing to for at least 3 months. First and foremost, we hope that all of you are doing well and that everyone is safe and healthy. These are very challenging times, and as we seek to care for others, we must remember to also care for ourselves. Please stay connected to others in our community and remember to reach out. You never know who may need your support. Congregants are welcome to reach out to any member of the board if you have any questions or comments about this video update or anything else that is happening with the church. You can find our names and contact information on Realm. Please do reach out and share your thoughts and comments with us. The board met on June 11th via Zoom, and the board meets every second Thursday at 7 p.m. Congregants are welcome to join us for our meetings. Please do contact us in advance so we can make arrangements. You may send us an email at secretary@ouuc.org and we'll give you all the details. The new board is forming and developing our shared understanding of our responsibilities. And I have to say that we have a very lively and committed board. It has been a lot of fun so far, and we're very thankful that we're able to serve you in this capacity. One of the board's primary duties is to be good stewards of OUUC funds, which, by the way, if you haven't participated in our online auction yet, please do so. Do it now. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of great stuff. And I hope that we can challenge ourselves to meet or beat our record from last year. In other financial news, we have received the payroll protection funds that we applied for and received, and we have them in a separate account so that we can monitor it closely to ensure that we have 100% of the loan forgiven. In addition, pledges are coming in well. We are at about 42% of the fiscal year, meaning 42% of the fiscal year has passed. And in terms of what we have collected 47% of the year's annual pledges. And the share of the plate is at about 50% of what we expected from a budget standpoint. So we are ahead of schedule and all is looking good from a financial perspective so far. The board has 4 subcommittees that we have formed. The first is focusing on capacity planning, looking at the space in the church and looking to how we might grow and develop in the coming years. This isn't an immediate concern, but we do believe it's something we're going to have to look into in the future. We have a revenue enhancement group, which is looking at how we can diversify our funds. The third committee we have is looking at our bylaws and governance structure. And what we're really trying to do is make sure that we are set up so we can be as nimble as possible during this emergency and respond appropriately. The fourth subcommittee is looking at our healthy congregation work, principally looking at our disruptive behavior policy that we have drafted. But make no mistake, this is part of a larger piece of work to ensure that we are operating with each other in covenant and that we are doing everything we can to be a healthy organization. All of these groups are working towards our goals. And in my view, given that we're in the middle of a pandemic and all the other issues that are happening around us, I think that the board is moving forward on all of these fronts as well as we can expect. In other news, the board is completing an evaluation for Reverend Mary. Believe it or not, we are coming up on a year of service that Reverend Mary has been with us, at least since she has been called. This evaluation is part of the standard evaluatory process that is part of ministry. So there's nothing new or unexpected here. It is just part of our obligation. In addition to this evaluation process, we are working on the next draft of the disruptive behavior policy, We had extraordinary feedback from our listening session a few weeks back, and we're so very thankful that all of you participated, or many of you participated in that process. In other news, we have developed a new tool to help evaluate the board's effectiveness. Under policy governance, it's really our role to focus on policy and strategy, and that's where we really want to be as a board, and make sure that we are leaving the operational matters to Reverend Mary and her staff, because that is really the focus of the operations group, and we need to let them do their job. Finally, I will just end that, it's hard for me to believe that we are coming up on a year of service for Reverend Mary. I feel very fortunate and humbled that she has joined Olympia UU as part of her ministry, and just so very thankful for her and all the talents and the energy that she has provided. Because who could have expected her first year of ministry to have happened the way that it has? But she has operated with great resiliency, as have many of you in the congregation, and we're so very blessed to have this wonderful community to help buoy us during this challenging time. So that is a brief summary of the things that the board is focused on right now. Be looking for additional updates over the coming months, probably from other members of the board. If you have any questions or feedback for us, please do reach out to us. We're happy to have conversations with you. As we are looking at different ways of communicating with you that may involve video and other types of technology. So as we continue to adapt to this new reality that we're in right now. And with that, I will say thank you and be well. We'll see you in a Zoom meeting or some other Zoom session, a Zoom service, a Zoom something very soon. Take care.